On the news tonight, President Buhari signs petroleum industry bill into law, congratulates Zambian president-elect. 2,068 corps members complete orientation course in Ogun. Plus, APC leadership pays condolence visit to Governor Abeokuta over father's demise. Hello, good evening, and thanks for joining us in Channel 12 News tonight. My name is Idarisit Adedoku. President Muhammadu Buhari has signed the Petroleum Industry Bill 2021 into law. Working from home in 5 days quarantine as expected by the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19 after returning from London on Friday, August the 13th. The President assented to the bill Monday, August the 16th, and in his determination to fulfill his constitutional duty. The ceremonial parts of the new legislation will be done on Wednesday, after the days of mandatory isolation would have been fulfilled. The Petroleum Industry Act provides legal governance, regulatory and fiscal framework for the Nigerian petroleum industry, the development of host communities and related matters. The Senate had passed the bill on July the 15th, 2021, while the House of Representatives did same on July the 16th, thus ending a long wait since early 2000 and notching another high for the Buhari administration. President Muhammadu Buhari congratulates the president-elect of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema, on his victory, applauding the people of the country who came out in their numbers to exercise their civil rights, voting candidates of their choice. The president says the development signpost that the prospect of a united, stable, and prosperous Africa lies in the power of the people. President Buhari commends President Edgar Lungu for accepting the outcome of the election and the peaceful transfer of power, noting that this patriotic disposition serves the praise of all lovers of democracy, highlighting the close and historic relationship between Nigeria and Zambia. The Nigerian leader looks forward to working very closely with the Zambian president-elect for the peace, development, and prosperity of both nations. And in related development, former Nigerian president and former chairman of the African Union, AU, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, on Monday has congratulated the newly elected president of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema, after his victory in the general election at the weekend. In a statement by his special assistant on media, Kehinde Akinyemi, Obasanjo commended the people of the country for keeping democracy alive, disclosing the reports reaching him of the election was satisfactory. He congratulated the new president, even as he urged that Hichilema should be magnanimous in victory. He appealed to the new president to be magnanimous in victory and that the people of Zambia should maintain the dignity and peace which we are all noted for in Africa. In the meantime, over 2,068 Batch B-1 corps members deployed to the states have completed the 3-week orientation program, having charged to be patriotic and respect the culture of their host community during their service year in the state. Ogun State Coordinator of National Youth Service Corps, Mrs. Belinda Fani, gave the advice at the closing ceremony of the Batch B-1 orientation exercise held at the NYC Permanent Orientation Camp in Shagamu area of Ogun State. Akim Chimo.
The State Coordinator, National Youth Service Corps, Mrs. Belinda Fani, will charge the corps members to be more patriotic in their service to their fatherland, said the purpose of the scheme is to promote unity among Nigerians, while reiterating the relevance of the 3-week orientation program to the corps members. Mrs. Fani said it is intended to educate and integrate them into the socio-cultural values of the state.
An Igbo person also coming out to present the culture of a Yoruba, and everything blended so well. So I believe there is beauty in our diversity, and this core members are doing it very well.
She, however, advised employers of labor to give core members posted to their establishments the desired support to maximize their potentials. Some core members who expressed their readiness to serve their fatherland, including Abdullahi Adamu from Yobe State, promised to be good ambassadors of the scheme.
It has been full of knowledge, it has been full of experience, especially serving as the COCAM director. It has been a position I did not imagine, but honestly I've learned from the elders and I've learned how much sacrifice it takes them to put this together.
I learned a lot from the side. I went to the farm once and I was amazed at the knowledge I was able to take from there. And also I visited for the event, so it has taught me that I don't need to look for a job. I can be a job creator as well.
Youth like me found himself in Ogun State National Orientation Camp, Ogun Shagamu. I am surely appreciate and celebrate to him and give him pretty happy.
The high point of the event was the presentation of letters of commendation to some core members who distinguished themselves during the orientation program. The 2,068 batch between one core members have already been posted to their places of primary assignments to serve their fatherland for the next 1 year.
In another development, the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission is partnering Voice of Nigeria in a public-private partnership as a mechanism to enhance infrastructure development in the country. Adebola Bukse Sunday was there in our report.
Records from the National Infrastructure Development Master Plan shows that Nigeria requires about $3 trillion to bridge the infrastructure deficit in the country over the next 30 years. It is in line with the mandate of the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, ICRC, that the management is partnering with Voice of Nigeria in advocacy for Nigerians to embrace the public-private partnership for the growth of the nation's economy.
ICRC in April gazetted 51 projects worth over $17 billion in total. This list contains the projects from different economic sectors.
Director General Voice of Nigeria, Osita Okechukwu, said the focus on infrastructural development by the present administration will help the nation's population growth.
Well, when Mr. President paid emphasis to infrastructure, a lot of people started saying no. But when they get back to their villages or homes, they will see that those roads that decayed over the years, Mr. President had paid attention in putting the little fund that came his way in trying to return our infrastructure.
Mr. Michael Hiani also spoke on the development in the oil and gas sector.
We are currently working with NNPC so that there will be free flow of oil to the refinery. That will minimize transportation of crude on the road.
It was an exciting moment for Babalola family as one of their sons, Mr. Shola Babalola, the outgoing Ogun State Director, National Orientation Agency, NOA, bowed NOA Abeokuta and complete.
Converged in Abeokuta to celebrate the retirement and 60th birthday of the Ogun State Director, National Orientation Agency, Mr. Shola Babalola. The Director General of NOA, Garba Abari, who was represented and former Ogun State Governor Tunga Daniel, while celebrating the exceptional qualities of the celebrants, particularly as he put together a befitting birthday gift in his book entitled Citizenship and Value Reorientation for a Better Nigeria, commended the meritorious service to the nation, urged Nigerians to see value reorientation.
Value system. If our value system is correct, we know what is right from wrong. The country will make progress.
For the celebrant, Mr. Shola Babalola, who said the agency management and staff of NOA Ogun State Office recount sweet memories of working with the outgoing director.
He's a kind of a leader that gives opportunity for people to grow, and that is as exemplified in the lives of everybody surrounding him that we worked together.
He does not condone laziness, and there's no how you will be with him that you will not work.
He was a very good oga and a friend. I can equally call him my brother. He has been up and doing and he has performed excellently well.
The celebrant, Shola Babalola, and his wife returned all glories to God Almighty for the successful tenure and safe landing.
Being a just weekend wife, going in the morning on Monday, early in the morning on Monday, and coming on Friday, or sometimes 2 weeks, a month, is not easy. But I thank God for the grace He has given me.
In Abeokuta, Anthony Gordon, NTA News.
Thank you, Anthony, for that report. Channel 12 News continues after this break. Please stay with us.
Imagine the joy that fills your heart when you have just given birth. Whatever your size, we've got you. With our Buy Right chat, you can get the best mattress that goes with your body weight. Don't just buy a mattress, buy a Vitafold mattress.
The name of the baby is Stella.
Vitafold, the fine art of living.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. And on entertainment news, Sultan's widow raises alarm as hackers take over the late singer's social media handles. For this and more, let's join Emmanuel Talatu.
Farida Fasasi, the widow of the late Nigerian singer Sultan, raised an alarm that scammers have hacked the social media handles and taken over the pages of her late husband. She took to her Instagram page on Saturday, August 14th, where she raised the alarm, "Let's be watchful." In another development, following the release of her latest studio album, Love Day High Life, the multi-talented artist and Afrobeat songwriter Omani hosted friends and fans at Otis Place, Victoria Island, to an exclusive album launch on Thursday evening, August 12th, in celebration of World Youth Day. The event was a very delightful one, as celebrities such as Ebuka, Bobby, Nancy Isine, TJ Obi, with other celebrities in attendance.
Yobe State Governor May Balabuni has paid a condolence visit on the Ogun State Governor Dr. Abiodun over the death of his father. APC chairman, accompanied by two other governors and party chieftains, urged the Ogun State Governor to take solace in the exemplary life of the deceased. Yemi Dalimo reports.
The Yobe State Governor and National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress Caretaker Committee, Mai Malabuni, Ijigawa, and Kebbi State counterpart Abubakar Atiku Bagudu and Muhammad Abubakar, accompanied by other party faithful, urged Governor Abiodun to take solace in the fact that death is inevitable outcome of the living. He said the delegation came to deliver the condolence message of all members of the party, assuring the governor that members of the party are with him and share in his grief at this critical period.
We must first take solace in the fact that God is still the lighting movement, it will come to him, and we are all towards it. But also extend to you the condolences of all the APC members across the country.
Receiving the visitor, Governor Abiodun noted that the visit was a balm that will help him soothe the family in this trying period. He said his late father believed that life was transient, urging all to make the best of their time while on earth, as each and every one will give account of his or her stewards before their maker.
We've been overwhelmed by the outpouring of affection, and messages by our people across the length and breadth of this country.
Other Nigerians who commiserated with the Abiodun's family is the wife of the former president, Mrs. Bola Obasanjo, in Abeokuta, Yemi Dalimo, NTA News.
And on that note, we wrap up Channel 12 News. Thank you for watching. I'm Idarisit Adedogun. Bye for now.